We now return to Let's Play Cities at Skylines. So we've got a few problems in town. For one thing, my recycling center is completely full. That is not the recycling center. That is the recycling center. It's completely full. So I'm going to probably have to turn this on. Well, I mean, I'm going to have to turn this on so that it starts working again. However, I've decided I actually want to move my garbage recycling whatevers to over here. There's a little unused area right on this other side of the roundabout and the industry that I can't see myself using for anything else. It's not going to be part of my big shopping complex, so I think this is the place to put it. However, I can't even move this until it's empty, so basically I'm going to have to build a new one right here. I don't want to do that right now, though. What I want to focus on, and we'll get the game started, is actually getting my highway system set up, or at least this first run of it. And we'll see if maybe I've got enough money for that. So, in order to get this to be actual highway, I'm afraid I'm going to have to destroy this nice looking thing that I actually managed to make look decent. Such is the way. So, I could actually, rather than clamping it down like it's clamped down, I could have that as a continuation of the highway. Let's just do this for now. We want to go into... That is not the highway. I guess this is the highway. We got to do it for each. So no, this is going to have to go completely. Okay. So I want them to kind of get really close, but not be that far apart. Not as far apart as they currently are. So I guess that means I'll just have to do a little bit of the, take, I don't know, like 7, and then bring it in. See, the thing is, they don't even... I mean, I might be able to squeeze it in like that. Lift it up. Is that going to squeeze over? I guess I should maybe look at this one first, seeing as how this is the weird one. So yeah, I would hit on that side of the tree. So they would, I mean, they would basically touch, which is not something I can have them do. So we're going to have to do something like that. Bring that back to 7. And then maybe touch right about there. Okay. And then we go to this one and bring it out to, say, 7. Back it up. And bring that one into right about there. Oh, shit. Forgot to raise it up. Okay. Expensive. Expensive, costly mistake. Okay, right about there. It's not fully even, and actually that looks like way too much. I should have done it from this angle, because now I'm going to have to straighten it out. Which is actually doable. It'll just be a little bit of a tight curve there. That looks really bad. Holy crap. Whatever, it's too expensive to fix, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe I don't want you doing that. Right there. I guess it doesn't, it just looks... Well, maybe it is a kink in there. I don't... It's kind of hard to tell because it's sloping and shifting. But I mean, this one is pretty much coming down straight, and then this one is the one that I forced over. So we'll just continue on, and maybe now I'll set that to straight for a while. We really want it to go straight to about here anyway. Like right about there, I guess. 8,000? Yeah, okay. Same with this one. Well, now it's diverging too much. Okay. You've got to not do this, and then we can set you to right there. Okay, and pause because I've destroyed my power lines. So I can't have a power line going underneath there? Why that? Oh, because it suddenly creates a... That's really obnoxious. Because it's trying to create one in the middle. So it's going to have to go here. And then another one there. That looks terrible, but such is the way, I guess. And it's raised up on pillars, too, to get over that. We'll have to shift that some other way. I would actually kind of like to put something along the underside here so that it extends the power naturally and we don't need this high wire stuff. Okay, so I probably don't have enough money now, to be completely honest, so we'll have to wait just a little bit and let's focus on some other things. Why don't we go ahead? I really don't like the idea of putting this dirty industry over here, but I'm not really prepared to start building over here, and I would actually like some of this industry to remain in town. And I had not intended that to be forestry, because that just doesn't, that's not going to go anywhere. I mean, a little bit. There's still a little bit of green there. But I think whether I like it or not, we're going to have to deal with some of this polluting industry. So, what is really going on with this? This is pretty bad. Just going to go ahead and knock that one out so we push the pollution back a bit. And then what I'm also going to do is come in here and upgrade these roads because they look like they really could use it. Expenditure of money, but that's okay. Since that one is connecting there, may as well connect this one too. We'll just create a little bit of a triangle there. Okay. Well, at least they are using that, and I really think that maybe this could be downgraded as well. I don't think... Unfortunately, a downgrade does not... I mean, this is still going to cost me money, right? Well, no, I guess it's not. I'm not seeing any price there. So, it looks like it's perfectly fine. Cool. A little bit slower, I think, but... maybe I should also do that with this road. We'll upgrade that. Even though this whole little area right here could probably just be upgraded. But we'll move that traffic along just a bit more. Just a bit faster. Any garbage problems? Looks like we've not enough customers. Sure, okay, I guess the residential area for this is not big enough? I mean, how are you not big enough? Speaking of, okay, I did, never mind. You, however, I did not do this with. So we'll just make sure everybody is within this district. I guess we'll go all the way here too. While we're at it, I know I'm just spending all the money that I was hoping to save in order to finish off my highway project. I'll just finish off this block instead. Okay. Looks good. Still some industry, even though I've added the one bit of industry. Might have to... I mean, may as well have that back strip be something, right? It's a big waste on the water there, I think. Is there a better way of doing this? Yes. It probably saved me a bit of money, too. Bonus. Okay. So we'll keep that dirty industry there. Eventually the ground will heal itself. Citizens are unhappy. Are they? So, like, one guy was unhappy. Why are you unhappy? Because no one's living there, that's why. It's an empty building. That doesn't count, game. That's cheating. So why are you parked there? So, yeah, nobody lives here. I guess all the old people died. Money. Been spending too much money. We need to get a fire station out here, I think. Yeah, I've got one there. I need another one down here. Let's check out the traffic. Bump up the speed just a bit. So all that demand for industrial kind of dipped down. I guess I could get started with the actual paving of my one-ways. Or just streets in general. But, okay, that might be enough. All I really want to do is get it to here and then hook it up so people can get on the highway, and I might still fix this little bit because that's kind of wiggy. Oh, one thing I do have to do, I don't know why I'm pausing because I don't really need to do that. I'm going to make sure it's all going the right direction. That's not costing me money, right? No. And you can kind of tell, whoops, just because of the way the lights are. Okay, now it's going the right direction. So, let's get in here and... Oh, fuck. Really? Just upgrading it? Snap that? Okay, we're gonna put these elsewhere because this is stupid. There. That ought to hold for a while. Police. We're having a crime. Okay. I don't understand. I mean, what are you? You're not even like a level 2 building. It's just no one wants to go to the drugstore. I don't understand. Fine, whatever. You should be fixed now. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Go away. We've got plenty of electricity. Okay, this fire station is actually pretty... I mean, visually, it looks like it's close by. However, the game probably does not consider that to be too within range. I mean, just barely, you can see. It'd be better to have one over here anyway. So, continuing on. I've got some money now. Wait. There we go. So, let's do something like that, and then I want it to kind of go off this way eventually. So bring it kind of as a curve there, and it's going to take out that housing block, that neighborhood. This is going to cost me 5,000. I also need to make sure that it's going to be giving enough room for on-ramps, off-ramps. So I'll go, say, there. And then this one, hopefully, will do the same. What did I have that at? About 12? 12 units? And go right about there. Okay, cool. Once again, I need to make sure it's all going the right direction. And then we can start doing on-ramps and off-ramps. Great. We'll do... I guess I can bring that down. So I'm not sure if I want to bring it from here down, if that's going to be easier to make a connection. That actually works right there. And of course, because of the way I draw it, I mean, that's a nice mechanic where it angles it to the direction of where you know, where you start and where you stop, but sometimes it's just not what I need. I guess that'll work. Okay. So something like that, and then... Now see, can I draw it from here? Is that going to be way too... That's going to be way too steep. That's why I have to draw it from here instead. And... Come on. Okay, this will be a little bit longer then. No snapping. Snapper, no snapping. From here, I guess. There. So, right there. That is a very, very steep on-ramp. most vehicles, especially trucks, are not going to be able to get up there. And this one is just like, way right into the roundabout. That's just asking for problems. Oh well, the game will just have to adapt. We'll pull this one out just a little bit more, make it more natural. Of course, it has to be there. Okay, so I noticed that the game does not have any reason to go out here. And I don't, like I said, I don't think it will, because until I actually have this as a traffic connection to various parts of the town, it just is not going to have any impact on traffic. Because, like, there's no reason for anyone to get up here to go out there unless they are leaving town, and, oh, I thought, well, someone did. Who are you? Albert Mason. Going to the Cooper residence. A new resident, I guess. On his bike. His Vespa. Well, good. At least that worked. But that is generally the idea. Here comes another one. Yay! People are going home via the highway. As intended. I don't know why you're in the middle lane, though, bud. Where are you go? Okay. So they will get over. This is still a little bit awkward. Did you just come into town to just park and go to... Okay. But, yeah, I think that will do what I wanted it to do, for the most part. Having people park here, however, this is going to have to change. And once I upgrade this to probably the tram or something, I mean, that's the only way the tram is going to get around, is if I make it the one way with the... Have I even unlocked that? Now that I've got my... I do, okay. It looks like it still might have availability for parking, though. So, hopefully I'll get a policy at some point. And someone's leaving town. Good, it works. What was I about to say? Oh, yes, the policy that allows me to say no parking. Okay, what next? We need people. Or at least housing for people. And now I've kind of got an idea of sections, so let's go ahead and just... Well, let's start with this housing block over here. These ones will, I do want you to snap, these ones will, so if they're going to match up, then I guess I had better do like this. And is it just me, or is that angling way off from the rest of the... I think it totally is. I think this is actually angled differently. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. I don't know, man. That's so weird. Well, okay. So we'll just do it like this then, so I can at least get some idea. So that goes like that, and like that. And so these are where it's going to be... Going back to this, okay. Right, so then I guess I just pull this to here. And pull that up there. And I mean, I can connect this now, and then we can always just delete it later. I don't think I'm going to get too much else. I guess I could connect these ones as well. Don't know why I was holding off on these. I mean, I could... I'm not going to build anything under there, but I could have pathway there. Or maybe it's better not to. I don't know. I don't know what I want along here. I do know I want something, though. I mean, I can upgrade these to sound barriers, but I do want something here anyway. Probably not homes. Oh, we're having crime. So we probably got to do something about that. Let's go ahead and just put this one in. Alright, because you got to snap that one to that one. Okay. And yeah. So this one will work a little bit better, I think, for stops, just because it's not everywhere. It's not a stop every 5 feet. Oh. Okay, right. So one of these is going to have to be a little bit different. I guess it's the inner one. so. And eventually that road will continue over. So we'll just leave that. Bringing down water. New energy. What is that? What is that? Why would it bring that up? We've already got them. We've already got power meters. Did I really not put something here? What was I? Oh, because I was thinking it was going to probably be destroyed, right? Now see, do I want more? I might just want more commercial along here. And another gap. So I'll probably have that commercial there, and it'll just extend, because this is going to be a major road on this side anyhow, that will eventually go to this side. I'd really wanted this 6th lane to sort of be the central lane throughout, because eventually it'll get to downtown. And this will go this way. So this will have to curve in here eventually, and I guess downtown will be right over the ore deposits. Is this getting electricity? I don't think it is. So we'd better do that now before complaints begin. But now I don't know where to attach it, because it's not going to... That one looks like it might touch. Oh, come on, game. Give it to me. Gonna need something there to pop up for this to work. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a different way of making this happen, because we can't get it to... There, how about that one? No? Even though that little circle was there, it still doesn't count. Okay, pause for a minute. I have to figure this one out. I guess we just do it down the back road and then just continue. Because that should be touching, right? Maybe? It's going to have to go here, I guess. Criminy, why is this so hard? Power on? There we go. There we go. Okay. Really my own fault. I should have just built something here to connect them to begin with. Maybe that'll spread it. Okay. Yeah, I just don't like the idea of houses abutting a main road, or what I'm hoping will eventually be a main road. Just because... I mean, I guess the gameplay-wise, it doesn't really impact it. People will just park here to go home, like they do here. Why does it always sound like burning every time I get really close? I don't know. Building that money back up, good. And how's the... Yeah, we're back up to a lot. It has taken some pressure off of this, it looks like. But it doesn't help me. So I'm probably just going to have to build another one right here. And then empty to get over to there. And then move the recycling centers. They can be moved right now. That's good. So probably add a couple of recycling centers and just make this... Eventually, you know, I would rather have, like, the incinerator, but... These advanced incinerators are going to cost more money than I have, so unless I want to sit here for a while and rack up the bills, which I could totally do, we're not going to be able to completely get off the landfills. And this needs to be... I still don't know where I want to put that. I mean, it's just been hanging out there because I didn't know where in town I wanted it, but I suppose having it sort of maybe in the other town... I mean, this is really more... This is, I think, is going to be sort of the busier section of town, because it's the old town, but it's going to be next to the shopping center. It's got the strip with the 6 and the access to the industry, whereas this is really just, you know, this is residential. This is only residential, and it's just here in a residential zone. So I might put the cemetery sort of here, kind of out-ish. I don't know. I'll have to decide. Anyway, part of my big, gigantic project is... Oh good, more people are coming. Is up and running. I'm hoping that this will get better. Let's see what that did to noise pollution. Perhaps over time it'll get worse. I don't know, if we connect one highway to another, I'm not sure how much traffic is going to come that way. We're seeing a lot of traffic over here, but I don't know how much traffic is going to come through town. But like I said, this was really meant to be more of an inner city, get there fast route, so you could get on the highway to get to the shopping center and then back to wherever. So I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I will see you next time.